Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Oh, I have so much news for you guys. I don't even know where to start. Basically, so far out, I don't even know where to start. I got a job. I got a freaking job. I really did it. I got a job. Who would have thought that I could pull this off? I didn't think I could. I'll be honest. Okay, so let me go back to the start of the story. Basically, I have had a really rough year. You know. Anyway, basically what happened was I kind of got to a point where I'm like, I'm not happy. I am sad all the time. My life is miserable. Like, sure, I'm here and I love it here, right? But I have been trapped in my body for like 10 or more years. I want to live so bad. I am so sick of I just want to do something with myself. I am like going out of my mind this year. Like, this is what my year's been like. I have been literally being like, oh my God, I am literally stuck 100 kilometers from town. What am I going to do with myself? I'm pretty young still, and I'm worried that like I threw my life away on obesity. Literally, I threw my life away being fat. So, you guys, I was like, no, I'm going to do something about it. Okay, so no, that's not where it comes. No, actually, you know what? Scratch that. Let's go back to the actual. I didn't actually want to say this, but you know, you guys deserve to know. I'm not going to actually talk about it, but I'll just tell you the changing point for me. I don't even know how to say it. Like it's the most embarrassing thing for me, but also like, I don't know. The start of this year, I tried to take my own life, and I ended up in hospital, and sorry if anyone has trigger warnings, I didn't put any at the start. Yeah, that's what happened. I'm not going to go into details. I'm not ready to talk about it. But anyway, that was the changing point for me. Getting out of hospital, I got home and it was like, I hate my life. I hate it so much. And I didn't know what to do. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, what am I going to do? I lost all this weight and I can finally walk again. I can finally do stuff, but I'm so scared of the world and people judging me that I hide in my shit. It's a, you know what? Like, don't anyone throw your life away like I did. I wasted 10 years. And then I like tried to just throw it all away again. Like, after that, like I fighted so hard to get out of what I was in to end up at that point. Like, I'm just disgusted in myself. But I know, you know, like, there's things that happened in life and it's how you overcome that situation. So this is what I've done to overcome it. So I was like, I need to put all this negative energy somewhere. Like, it's too much. It's burrowing me down. It ruined my, like, honestly, I've been on a path of destruction. Like, from at the start of this year, I was like really bad because just everything, and it just all sunk in that I'm like, holy smokes, you know, like I'm completely alone in this world, you know, and so I was like, what am I going to do? And so I started putting all my negative energy into working out, and whenever I felt sad, whenever I felt like negative thoughts flooding, I'd just start doing squats. I'd start doing exercising, and then I was like focusing on my food, and I was like really focusing on my food to the point which is not healthy. I was hospitalized because I had been I had been starving myself, and I got really sick, and it was because I was like plateauing and I was like freaking out, and it was I mean, I know that you can't lose weight by starving yourself. I know, if you do that, you're just going to gain it back as soon as you eat it. Like, I was in a really bad mental state. Anyway, I thought that all these things I was doing was helping me in some regards, but I think I went too extreme into it, and I put all my negative thoughts into that. So like when you have so many negative thoughts, and every time you're using an exercise as a band-aid or something as a band-aid, like I was sore all the time because I was like doing all these squats and like doing this and doing that, and like, I don't know. So anyway, I had to balance that, and I mean, I'm fine now. I'm balancing stuff, and I have learned to not over-exercise, not under-eat, and I know how much food I need to live and all that kind of stuff. So I am like, still like, was like, what am I going to do with myself? I'm bored. So I started digging with mum, and, you know, I've been doing that, but some days it rains, and that ruins my, like, it literally ruins my day when it rains, because I'm like, oh my God, I'm trapped here again. I can't go and do stuff. I'm bored. What am I going to do? I've got like, so then I'm like, oh my God, what do I do with myself? So I've been in this like circle of, oh my God, what am I going to do? I have so much energy, and I have so much to give, and so much like, but being out here trapped, there's nothing here for me. There is nothing here for me. If I stay here, I'm going to grow old and rot in this shed, miserable and lonely. I am not doing that. No. So I was like, bugger this. I'm going to change my life. You know what? I was like, I'm done. I'm done being sad. I'm done feeling sorry for myself. So what if I still got fat legs? Yeah, my legs are fat as anything. And like, yeah, I struggle a little bit with pain when I stand too long and stuff. But you know what? Who cares? A little bit of pain, whatever. Like, I know that if I work hard, I'm going to lose all my weight. And I know that if I really try and put effort in and be motivated, I can actually have a good life for myself. But I've got to do it. And you know what? This is something I want you all to know, and you all to remember. You are the only person who can help yourself. No one else is going to help you. No doctor's going to help you. No person's going to help you. Yeah, they can be your support and whatever. They cannot fix your problems. The only person who can fix your problems is yourself. And you got to be accountable for yourself. And I've started taking accountability for myself. And it's been hard. It's been really hard. But yeah. So I was like, well, how am I going to improve my life? What am I going to do? And I was like, you know what? Like, I can move now. I am physically able. Like, I was like testing how many hours I could stand doing rocks and stuff. I needed to know a little bit like how much I could do. And honestly, I was doing pretty good. I was like, yeah, you know what? I could do this. And I was like, well, how am I going to get a job? I can't get a job here. And I asked my sister if I could go and live in her garage. I was like, well, maybe I'll just move to my sister's shed, you know, whatever. But she's like got her own life and stuff. So then I was like, we were thinking about it. And then I was like, oh, this is not going to work. I want my independence back. I want to be able to take control of my own life. Like, not depend on people. I'm sick of depending on people. I'm sick of being that person who's like a burden. And I am. I am a burden on the world at the moment. I feel like it, and I don't want to be that. I want to be able to be independent. So I was like, you know what, whatever. I'm getting a job. And I don't know. It just happened one day. I was like, wow, you know what? I'm doing it. I was like, well, what can I do? And I was like, I cannot have a normal job like in... like, say, like, I used to work as a bakery assistant and a bakery assistant, and I did, like, I mean, I'm a youth worker. I've got that qualification. I've studied business. I've got that qualification. I have these qualifications, but I've never really done it, like, that much. So I was like, what could I do? And then I was like, you know what? Like, I shouldn't be thinking about what I can do. I should be thinking about where in my life and when in my life was I the most happy. And when I thought about the time that I was the most happy was when I was a teenager and I was working at Crumbit Tourist Park. It was and it was like a Lakumbas cattle station. It was like a cattle station tourist park, but I was like in the kitchen and like, I know, I loved it. I loved it. Like, I was always jealous though that all the other girls, because I was the kitchen girl, and a lot of the other girls were more like cowgirls kind of thing. They got to go out and do all the like out stuff, and I'd get jealous sometimes because I was wondering what they were doing out there. But I don't know. I loved that life. I loved cooking for people. I loved feeding people. I loved seeing them happy at my food. I just enjoyed it. I have social anxiety, so I don't think I can go and work in town with all the people. I just couldn't do it. Like, it's not even like I can go to town and I can be around people, but I just feel this uneasiness and I don't want to feel that. Like, I can be around like a group of people and stuff like that on the property and like it would be fine. Like, or like, you know, like, okay, so I'll give you an example of what kind of anxiety, like if I know people, like I could be in a room with 50 people that I know and I'd be fine or whatever, but being in a room with 50 people I don't know, I would feel, I don't know, I just wouldn't want to be there, you know? And so I've learned that I probably don't like heaps of people. But so the station work is really good for me. It's actually, all the vegans are probably going to hate me because I'm literally gone from vegan to feeding the farmers. But whatever. Like, you know what? Like, yeah. So anyway, I was doing, I was like, whatever, I'm going to get a job. And I was like, oh, I looked and I was looking up station cook jobs and stuff. And I was like, I don't feel confident enough to go and apply for a job and be like, oh yeah, I can do this. Because I'm like, I still have weight on me. I'm still 110 kilos, you know, like that's a lot of weight still to cart around. So anyway, I was like, I'm going to make a Gumtree ad. And I did. I made a Gumtree ad. And it was kind of along the lines of looking for work, station cook job. I explained that I had lost 100 kilos. I had said that I hadn't worked for 15 years or so. Basically, I kind of gave like a little description that I can cook cakes and biscuits and all that from scratch, home cooked meals. I can do all that stuff. So I put my ad up and I didn't actually apply for jobs because I was like, oh my God, if I apply, like, I don't know, I was like too scared. I didn't want to let someone down, you know, like be like, I can do this, this and this, and then get there and then be like, them see how big I was and be like, what have I just hired? Like, this is the stuff that goes through my mind. Anyway, so I had this Gumtree ad and someone messaged me and they said, give me a call and Mark or whatever. So I was like, okay, I'll give Mark a call. So it was like kind of in the afternoon when I saw it and I thought, I'll ring in the morning or the next day. So, and then I thought I'll ring the exact time that he rings to make sure he was home. So I rang and actually before I rang, I emailed and I said, I'm still 110 kilos. So I have some limitations. That was my mistake because, well, it wasn't. I would rather, you know, be honest, right? And I was. And he just replied and said, sorry, the position's been filled. Maybe it had been filled. Maybe it wasn't because I was still 110 kilos. I don't know, but whatever. I was so heartbroken. All night I was like, I was like sad. And then I got, I seen a job at the desert and I was like, wow, I could probably do that. And I messaged the guy and talked to him and he offered me the job and I was like, wow. But the place that the location was literally in between two deserts and people would, like, if you put your thongs on the road, like your shoes, your thongs, they melt. So, and I am not quite good with the heat. So I can handle a bit, but the desert is a little bit much. So, and I feel so blessed that because I explained my situation and he said, like, I understand that there's some things you won't be able to do and be harder for you, but if you just suck it up and get it done kind of thing. Like, he was a real Aussie and he was real genuine and I appreciated so much that he offered me the job. I didn't take the job because when I thought about it and Mum really got in my ear, she said, the desert, you can't go to the desert and all that. So I didn't go to the desert. I said no. And I was like, so I was kind of like, something's going to come up. And then the next day, I got an email on the Gumtree and it was someone, they said, I have an ad if you want to look at that and see if you're interested. So I looked at the ad and it was like for a domestic, which is like a house, the homestead cleaner or whatever, plus the cook. And like, I think it was like some like moving sprinkler and stuff like that around the farm and different things like, and I'm sure there's other jobs that, you know, like there'll be a list or something. Anyway, I was like, I could probably do that. But then I was like, oh my God, like I'm not a size 12 or a 14 or something. I am not fit and healthy, and like I am pretty fit and all right, you know, but I am obviously like gonna struggle more than someone who is at optimal, or their optimal peak body type or whatever, body shape. So anyway, I kind of explained my situation. I said I am still 110 kilos, even though I've lost 100 kilos. Because like people think that you lost 100 kilos and then you're going to be skinny, because like most people are not that big to start with when they lose 100 kilos. But yeah, anyway. So I explained, and the lady seemed so nice and so understanding. She said it's all about motivation. I walked some track. I forget which one it was. She walked some track when she was 117 kilos, I think she said. She said, I kept up with everyone. It's all about motivation. So this lady, she has been overweight, and I think that she kind of probably understands someone that wants to have a go, and if they're motivated, they can do it, because she has, you know, she walked this track and stuff when she was bigger. So like, that made me feel okay, actually. I was like, okay, this person might understand a little bit. And then she had mentioned, like on the job description, there was like a whole list of stuff, and they said that like on days where if I don't want to be cooped up in the homestead, I could go down and count cows and do stuff in the stockyard and stuff like that too, or whatever, if I ask or whatever. So basically I could have learned so much. Like, it's going to be challenging. But so I explained also that I'm not good at gardening, because I seen there was like gardening, and I am not good at gardening. It's just mainly the heat, you know. Like I'm like a marshmallow. The heat and me, we don't mix very good. So she said it's just mainly moving the sprinkler, lots of walking. I can do that, you know. Like, I was just thinking gardening, I'm gonna have to be on a freaking pushing a lawnmower along, or like on a, you know, I could mow lawns if I was on a ride-on mower. I could do that probably. Even I could do a little bit with a push one, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what my full capabilities are, and I'm terrified that I'm in over my head. I'm so terrified. But I am so sick of being trapped in this, like, I want to live, I want to get a life, and I want to get a job, and I got a job. So, oh, I'm so scared. Oh, I'm like terrified. I know that I've got so much heart and soul, and I will put my heart and soul into it, you know, like I will try my absolute best. I will make the best food that ever tasted. Like, I hope I can like not let them down. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm terrified to let someone down, but I'm going to put my all into it. And wow, to have this chance. Oh, it's in the Northern Territory. It's so far from here as well. So, oh my God, I've never been to the Northern Territory before. So, and it's far from everywhere. So, oh, I'm so scared, you guys. I am terrified. This is like the scariest thing I have ever done. But I'm so ready for an adventure. I am so ready. You know what? I was like, I'm not going to sit around and waste my life away any longer. Nope. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to live, and I'm going to find my life, and I'm going to have a great life. I just got to be motivated and put in the work, and yeah. So I might not be able to post as often as I thought. I don't know what the internet situation is. I know there's internet on the station. I don't know what type of internet. I don't think they have mobile internet, which is what I like to use to upload my videos, so I don't like use someone's internet. But we'll see. I'll figure it out, you guys. I will keep you guys updated, and I might like make an Instagram, or like, I don't know, like somewhere where I can update little bits regularly, like maybe a picture or something, maybe not a whole video, just something to keep everyone in the loop of what I'm doing. So anyway, you guys, that's my news. Holy smokes, I'm so scared. Oh, I'm like freaking out, but you know what? This is the start of my freaking new life, and I'm gonna, yeah, it'll be good. See you guys. Have a great day. Bye.